Some of these markets have firmed a little bit. Well, I guess you could say the same thing for soybeans and corn. How relative, how important is it to send signals if we would close at $10 in this soybean market and at least $3.64 in the corn?
Well, the $10 is going to be a little bit of a magnet here for the November soybeans as we look to round out the week. And I talked about this with you Monday morning when I was on your show about option expiration tomorrow, and a lot of the open interest for the puts and calls being at $10, and where you see a lot of the open interest going into option expiration, that can be a magnet at times. So I wouldn't be surprised to see us chop around this $10 handle going into the weekend, but past that, I think it's going to be very important as to how we open next week's trade. That could really set the tone going forward. Now, we did maybe overshoot a little bit to the upside here in the very near term, so I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe an overshoot to the downside to start next week. But I think if we do pull back to that 980 level for beans, I think that's going to be a really interesting opportunity and area, and I think the bulls might be able to defend that going forward, especially if we continue to see good export data.
Why is wheat firming then here in the final moments?
Well, wheat's been pretty choppy. We've come up well off those highs, about 577, so we're about 25 cents off those, and really just kind of right in the middle of the range. A 50% retracement from the contract highs to the contract lows, come in right at about 540. That was the low today, so we're just kind of chopping around, and maybe some option expiration. Money flow is playing a role in that as well. I think a lot of the tension going forward is going to continue to be on the U.S. dollar with regards to the wheat trade. If the U.S. dollar continues to firm up, I think that's going to be a big headwind for wheat and potentially could take us back down towards that psychologically significant $5 handle over time.